Hello, my name is Caleb. I will be following Lyric's presentation of Leadership Behavior 1 with Leadership Behaviors 2 and 3. Those are going to be developing and cultivating a collaborative climate amongst your team, as well as focusing on the big picture or task completion. Have you ever asked yourself, am I leading a team or simply a bunch of people who are stuck together due to circumstances? We're going to talk about that a little bit today in my presentation, diving into what that looks like. Is this a team or is it just a bunch of people? These two behaviors will really help develop and decide whether your team is a team or just a group of people. These both break down really to interpersonal management and task orientation, knowing that the leader's job is to create a climate where there's a team atmosphere and an ability to work together in collaboration, as well as focusing on the big picture goals. The first of our body presentations here is going to be focused on that collaborative climate that leaders are responsible to build. The collaborative climate is incredibly important, and leaders will recognize the importance of this camaraderie. This is talked about a little bit by Adams and Galanis. They discuss that the leader has to spur this collaborative climate on. As the one who sets the tone on this team, the leader must be the one to take the first step and push people towards that, be it through team building exercises, verbal reaffirmation, different things along those lines, just ensuring that we're working together as a team. One example of a really good team that would have to really focus and is a really good representation of a collaborative climate that needs to be had is aviation workers. Anyone who's a pilot, air traffic controller, they have to work together to complete complex maneuvers and just really ensure that they can work together to get the job done because people's safety are on the line. And that's an extreme example, an extreme situation most teams won't encounter. But at the same time, it's incredibly important that all teams pursue that collaborative climate, which the leader must be the one to cultivate. If the leader's not on page with that, it's just not going to happen. Similarly, task completion, task orientation, big picture thinking, all the same term really, must be on the leader to keep the team focused on it. Leaders have to focus on the big picture because if they don't, their team won't. The team follows the leader. So if the leaders focus on the big picture, the team will focus on the big picture. Big picture thinking is always led by the group leader, and it is critical for effective teams. If the team doesn't understand their mission, the team won't accomplish their mission. Overall, I just want to reiterate that leaders must be the ones to promote collaborative teamwork. Leaders must keep the big picture first, and the teams are always dependent on the leaders for these. There are teams where you'll see leadership from within the general team, but for the most part, leaders have to promote this behaviors if you want to see it. So leadership behaviors, collaborative climate building, and task orientation, completing the task as a team, focusing on the big picture, working together. One thing I want to leave you with in my portion of this presentation is just the quote. It's an African proverb that I found from Cooper and their website, She Is Epic. The African proverb is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Thank you.